Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's literally 2025. I cannot believe we have made it this far. It's literally a new year. I feel like this year went by really freaking fast. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was a rough year. 2024 was definitely one for the books, and I am leaving 2024. Walking into 2025 definitely with a different mindset, more stronger and more knowledgeable on my mental health, on how I handle situations and how I deal with certain situations. So in this video, this is gonna be the first video of 2025. I want to do a New Year's resolution, and I know a lot of people are like, you know, making New Year's resolutions and they want to be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym, or I'm gonna this, I'm gonna that, whatever. Kudos to you, but this video I want to look back on when it is the end of 2025 and see my growth and see like what did I actually do that I said I was going to do. So I am going to be telling you guys my 2025 New Year's resolutions and pretty much basically what I want to accomplish and how I want to grow and where do I see myself the end of 2025. I'm a little nervous and I don't want to get emotional because I feel like I said, I'm walking into 2025 with a strong mindset, a heavy heart, and my boundaries set, because I'm not going to let anyone come into my life when I know my worth and I know what I deserve. That's friendships, relationships, all of that. So let's jump on into today's video. So 2024, like I said, was definitely a year for me to learn and grow, and I am just excited to see what 2025 has in store for me. I'm 26 years old now, so I'm like, bruh, I'm getting up there in age. I feel like I have experienced a lot at a young age, so I'm very like mature in my mind and my mindset, and I feel like dealing with grief, I am definitely more mature than I have to be. Like that definitely like matured me in many ways. There's a lot of things that I don't even care to give attention or don't even care for because my heart is so broken, and it is with a band-aid, with a wound cover, if that makes sense, that I know what to give my energy to and what to actually react to. So my number one on my New Year's 2025 resolution is I'm going to have my standards set and I'm not going to break them for anyone. And I feel like I've been doing this really well. I do have standards, clearly. I mean, I feel like everyone should have standards, whether that's friendships, whether that's relationships, whether that's like with family, and whether that's with yourself. You should definitely have a standard and you should definitely follow through, because it's all about boundaries, and I'm not gonna have my boundaries crossed. I feel like this year I definitely was like, you know what, it's fine, let me get this boundary crossed, it's fine, you know. And I'm not doing that this year. I'm not gonna let people walk all over me and use me and, you know, let me lower my standard and cross a boundary. They're not like in order, but they kind of are in order, so don't, yeah, these are just thrown out there, so don't think like these are like 1 from 5, you know. They're just, number 2 would definitely be, I want to this is gonna be like one that I feel like would be number 1, but I want to hook up less, and I want to not have to feel like I need to take my clothes off in order to feel wanted and loved. And I feel like that is definitely one that I struggled with. Whew, I'm not trying to get emotional. That I struggled with in 2024, and I felt like I needed to get undressed, and people just wanted me only for my body, which is true, I guess. And I don't want to be like that no more. I don't want to have to feel like, oh, I have to take my clothes off in order to feel wanted and loved. I want to not hook up as much as I did in 2024. In 2024, it was crazy. I'm not even going to get into details with all that because that's in the past, and I'm walking into 2025. My body count resetted. Today is actually January 2nd. And it's already at 4. So I'm slowly, you know, doing better, and I'm healing because, like I've mentioned before, I definitely use that as a healing mechanism. But I've started to realize that after the person gets dressed and leaves, and it's just me here alone. I feel very ugly. All their demons are now inside my body and all that baggage, and it's like, that's not, you know, something that I should be putting myself and my mental health and my body through, because at the end of the day, I'm very precious, and I should be giving my mind, body, and soul to people who deserve it, and not just, you know, random men that I don't even know their name. Because hookup apps, that's gonna jump into our third one. I'm going to get off of hookup apps. I feel like they are very toxic, they're very draining, and they're very time consuming. It's very hard, and me being me, I'm very well known in the community. I'm very well known, like, that what I do, you know. So I feel like that is very easy at my pinpoint, where no matter what app I'm on, that could be Instagram, that could be Facebook, it could be Twitter, it could be any like of the actual dating apps / hookup apps, and people are, it's so accessible to me because of who I am and because of what I do for a living, that people are constantly every day messaging me to collab, to hang out, to film. So I definitely am going to be taking a break from hookup apps, because they're definitely draining, and I want to use 2025. I want this to be the year where I'm going to be open-minded, and I'm going to accept that I may be ready to put myself out there again. I want to go on dates. I want to experience life. I want to see what it is that 2025 has to offer me, and I want to genuinely not push people away that want to genuinely try to get to know me and take me out on dates and stuff, because all 2024, that's all I would do. I was like so scared and so like no. Now I'm going into 2025 and I'm ready to put myself out there. I feel like I've gone through so much, and it's just, you know, casually dating, I guess you would say. I want to go on dates. I want to get to know people. I want to put myself out there. I'm not saying I'm looking for love or a husband. If it finds me, it will find me. I'm done trying to force anything. I'm not going to force anything. And I know for a fact, when you're not looking and you least expect it, that's when a man will come into your life. Mark my words. So all 2025, I'm going to be putting myself out there. So don't be surprised if you see me like, you know, like, hey, I'm going on a date. Hey, I'm like, you know, I'm going to try to stop doing things for the plot. I know in December, I was with so many men like on social media, and like, you know, oh, it's for the plot, it's for the plot. Generally it wasn't nothing serious. Excuse me, it wasn't really nothing serious. It was more like, oh, I'm just doing this so I can create content. I'm doing this for the plot. I'm gonna stop thinking like that, and I want to genuinely not hurt people's feelings and not hurt mine at the end of the day, because that's very strong. I feel like I hurted a lot of people in 2024, and I used a lot of people, whether that was just, you know, for content, whether that was just for money, whether that was just, you know, I genuinely used a lot of people, but at the end of the day, they were getting something out of it, and that was my time, my body, and my aura. So what number am I on now? I think I'm on 4. I kind of lost track because I'm like going everywhere now. The fourth one, I'm going to try to love my body. This is like one I need to do. Love my body, because when I die, my body, how I looked, my abs, my culo, my everything, my appearance, clearly we want to look good and feel good, but I'm going to try to not have myself like I need to and compare myself, because comparison is the thief's joy or whatever. It's like, I don't know the saying, if you know, you know. But I'm going to actually just, you know, love myself and love my body. I know I compare myself a lot, and I'm like, I need to look skinnier, I need to get thicker, I need to have my waist more snatched, I need to not eat today, I need to just water fast. I'm going to stop comparing, and I'm going to try to love my body more and realize that, you know, if I want to have pasta for dinner, I can have pasta. I'm not going to count calories. I'm not going to count carbs. That is something definitely I need to learn to do, and I'm excited because I'm still going to be healthy, because health is wealth, but I'm not going to be where like it's bad, you know, and like an eating disorder and this and that, just because I need to, like, you know. So I'm keeping that mindset, and I feel like I'm gonna look really hot because I'm gonna have that mindset like, okay, I worked out this and this, so I could have the cookies, I could have the pasta, I could, you know, and I'm gonna not focus too much on it, and I'm gonna see the results. This is a big one that I genuinely sat on, because this is a big part of my main income. But I want to look into retiring from doing adult content. I have been an adult creator since the day I turned 18. I kid you guys not. I've done studio, I've done myself, and I'm very big on OF. That's like no secret. If you know, you know. I generally want to not do this for the rest of my life because it's so degrading, and that comes with a lot of me having an eating disorder, me comparing myself, me being so jaded that I'm so used to like hookups and acting that when I try to genuinely have a connection with somebody, I cannot, because I'm so jaded and I'm like, this is boring, like this isn't for me, and that is not normal. And I can take full accountability that that is just how it is because of the industry I'm in. And I'm really excited to start looking on adventuring into other things. I clearly have a big platform. I should be using it for positive things. I'm not coming for any creator. I just know my mental health and how I am. That's not something I want to put my body through for the rest of my life. So I'm going to finally look into it and see what else the world has to offer me, whether that's me going into medical school, whether that's me doing something that I genuinely want to like doing. Don't get me wrong, I do like creating that kind of content, but like I said, it takes a toll on my mental health and it's just very draining, and it's kind of degrading in a way because every time I try to talk to somebody, that gets thrown in my face, or it's like they've already seen my body before I even have to take it off in front of them. That is like something that is just, I've been thinking about a lot, but it's like, wow, yeah, let's just not get into that. And this is a big one. I genuinely want to travel way more. Like I want to travel a lot. So 2025, I feel like it's gonna be the year. It's not, I don't feel, it's going to be the year that I'm going to travel and experience life, because I'm so young. I don't have kids. I do have Ace, but I'll figure something out with him, whether that's like him coming with me because he is ESA certified. Yeah, I just want to travel way more this year. This is the last and final big one. I want for 2025 for me to get my relationship closer back with God. I felt like I just had a really good relationship with God, and I am Christian, and I feel like I backslided a lot, and I just let, like, you know, a lot of worldly things take over, and I went through a phase where I was just like, you know, it is what it is. Like I was a little hurt from some stuff, but I genuinely want to get my relationship closer with him, and I want to get back to how I used to be, because I felt like I was, you know, on a good track, you know. And I know the beautiful thing is with him is like he's always going to be there waiting for us, and no matter what path we're on, and he's going to wait because we're his children. And the most beautifulest thing that man has done for me and you, for all of us, is he died on the cross for our sins. That's like literally the most, and no one's going to do anything like that for you. Literally, keep that in mind. So I'm excited to get my relationship closer to him, and I'm excited to see, like, you know, what this new journey is going to be for 2025. I hope you guys have a good New Year's, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.